right back in. Way to rebound. Let me get you right back in. My name is Lenny Myers. Hey! Perfect D, 11 seconds. I'm the head varsity boys basketball coach here at Kennedy. So some of the challenges of being a basketball coach, especially after this year off of COVID, we haven't played in 2 years. Got to lock in on the defensive end. I mean, this is way too many points, 55 points in 3 quarters. We want to hold teams to 50 in a game. Super excited to finally be back on the court and to pour into these young men's lives. 21. I'm the founder of a nonprofit organization. Good shot, make this 21. Called Reach Beyond Basketball. The biggest part of our mission in Reach Beyond is to inspire kids to become the best versions of themselves. Our biggest thing is life skills.
What does it take to become a better student?
We actually have a part of camp which is unique from most basketball camps that focuses on life skills. So some examples of some things that we do in that session are goal setting. We focus on college requirements, focus on character building. We are able to provide scholarships and to provide fundamentals in basketball.
It's a power move!
We've had students that started in elementary school that have came all the way up through camp and actually chose to go to Kennedy High School. One that sticks out is Cottrell Davis. He is a junior on our varsity basketball team.
Camp started from 5th grade and I was in 3rd grade and I was the youngest. I feel like I had to prove myself. Like, I really had to step up to the occasion. Camp was just about becoming a man, being more mature, adapting to different situations. It's gonna be a lot of problems that you gotta solve with your new team. Everybody in this team has been through some type of situation, I think, that made them strong. That's why we're such a tough team. It's a new team every time. You gotta be able to cooperate with your team.
Thank you. Reach Beyond, we preach hard work. So, and when I think of Cottrell, that's one of the things that I think of the most is his work ethic. He's a leader out there, you know, the work on and off the court. He's a 3.0 student.
You don't got the grades, you're not gonna go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be if I wanna go D1, I gotta be a D1 in the classroom. I gotta be a D1 on the court.
Intensity on defense.
Lenny Myers once told me, you just gotta be a good person.
Pressure the ball, you're a trap guy.
You always gotta help the next person.
Lenny, I saw you got honored by the Washington football team for starting that great basketball youth program and for your work here at Kennedy.
So that award went to teachers, educators who made a profound influence in the community and as a teacher in the classroom.
Throw me the ball.
We can relate, grew up in this area, play basketball. You know, I just think it's so important to mix that mentorship and with that skill building.
It is.
People don't always appreciate how much that can reach certain kids that might be teetering on the edge. Has that been your experience?
And that's something I tell the kids is very important, especially when they're straddling that line. Could go either way. To choose your friends wisely, people who are going to be a good influence and have similar goals as you.
He's just a man that you gotta respect.
That cost us.
If he say something, we gonna listen.
Because we in box out and get it.
We're respected here, which is a good thing.
I told y'all we won't win like that. Hey, Malik. I love teaching. Use your body, not your hands. Things that I have a passion about. And working with these kids and building relationships over the years and seeing the results and what they end up doing. Way to play, way to play. Awesome feeling, and I would do it for free. Way to hoop.
We're very glad you're in Montgomery County for certain. But why did you choose Gaithersburg? Why did you choose this area to make your fortune?
I decided to put my business in Gaithersburg because I felt like it was a great place to start a business. And it has paid off for me. I've been here for over 35 years on this street. Wow. And I met a lot of fine people. Gaithersburg's the most diverse place in America. And I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, it's a great place. So right now I'm tearing down a dining room chair seat. You got to strip all the staples out. It makes it a little more difficult reupholstering, but it's fun. Sometimes I feel like I need 3 hands, 3 arms to do this.
And I'm assuming over the years, I'm sure the business has changed a little bit.
I have filled more cushions in the last year and a half than I probably did in the 5 years before.
Wow.
Because everybody is sitting home, they're realizing their couches they've never sat on them before.
Yeah.
Oh, they're horrible shape. They're sinking down in them. Their backs are hurting. So it was great for me, and it's really kept me going through the whole thing. I had to close the door and let people in one at a time. Right now, I've got 4 sofas in the works right now to be redone. And on any given month, you're like maybe do 1 or 2, and I've got 4 right now.
Yeah.
But you know, it worked out.
Talking about the density of foam.
Yes, there's several different densities of foam. Very firm. It's great for dining room chair seats. It's 2 inches thick. It's a perfect height. And when you sit on this, you sit on top of it, not in it. That's what I tell people. You sit on it, not in it.
Right.
And I do a lot of cushion replacement. You have half of a throw pillow that has been sewn. These are all different fabrics that we sell that you can buy right off of the roll. And then we have sample books all down the side wall over here. And you can come in and pick out your fabrics, or you can bring your own.
Right.
But I always tell everybody, buy a hardwood frame, number 1, some type of spring system, number 2, and flippable cushions. If you can't flip the cushions over, you lose half the life of the foam and the fabric. So as you flip it over, it'll rejuvenate the foam.
All right, and how about pillows that you sleep on? That's a whole different market?
I have a pillow that I invented. This is called the Good Morning Pillow.
Yep.
It's a pillow that has 5 layers of foam inside. Over the years, I've had bad neck pain. So one day I came up with an idea. I took 4 pieces of foam, stuck it into a pillowcase. So you adjust this for you. This keeps your head level at night. You're not moving around because it stays in place, locks in over top. And the great thing about it is you don't fall off of it.
So, Sidney, you buying one?
I am buying one, absolutely. I'm going to be the proud owner of a good night's sleep here this evening.
Go take a nap.
Take a nap.
That's
You
all I
talked
can
me
do.
into it. Thank you, Kevin.
My name is Jessica Alejandra Gomez Rodriguez, and the name of my store is Roca's Fashion Designs. My mom, her name is Roca. She's my hero. She came to this country without speaking English at all, and look what she created. She will work Monday through Sunday, every day, 7 days a week, nonstop. Sometimes I would say 12 hours every day. But when I decided to come here full-time, she wouldn't leave. Now she's getting a little better, and she tries to leave right at 8 hours. We're doing a lot of alterations nowadays. Any type of alterations.
Okay.
She's all done.
Wow.
So the store, we specialize in quinceañeras, which is like the Sweet 16 in the United States. Quinceañeras is a tradition in the Spanish culture. So when the girls turn 15, we do this celebration, which means that we are turning from a little girl to a young lady. We have found that quinceañeras now, they want it the bigger, the better. The shinier, the better. We even have one dress that lights up. They do light up. So here we have a balloon where we put the quinceañera shoes inside, and when the dad changes the shoes, it symbolizes that the quinceañera has moved from being a little girl to a young lady. The quinceañera usually gets her doll, and the doll symbolizes that that's her last doll from being a little girl, and she also dresses like the quinceañera. We have all of those dolls up there matching the quinceañera dresses. You get to be creative with every customer. So our customers, they do ask us if we would like to join them to see, the girl with the dress, and everybody's just happy. Everybody just want to celebrate, enjoy life, enjoy with their family, with friends. So So it is great, you know, to go to these events and you're like, yes, we help them get all of this, yeah.
Agriculture has always been an important part of what makes Montgomery County special. One great example that highlights the combination of farm preservation and business development in District 1 is Landmade Brewing, a new farm brewery in Poolesville. Let's take a look. Talk about how you decided to come back.
Sure.
You're coming and joining your in-laws and your wife's family. Talk a little bit about what you were doing before and how you got to come back here.
I was lucky enough to marry a Maryland girl, and we met in New York City, and I was in hospitality, she's in finance, and always kind of wanted the farm life down the road, you know, but times as they are kind of expedited our process, and we've always wanted to do a brewery together. The fact that the family has the farm and we wanted to do the brewery, and I have a career in hospitality, we were able to expedite that process and come here and take our hospitality knowledge and mix it with the farm knowledge and open a brewery. So it's been a very interesting process, you know, figuring it all out, but it's been fun.
That's great and so exciting. How about other businesses? Have you been in touch with other farm-based businesses in Montgomery County? Have they been able to help guide you a little bit?
Yeah, I think because the whole process is still so young and new and everybody's kind of figuring it out, the first thing we did was try to make some phone calls, and the Miller brothers at Lone Oak have been tremendously helpful to us.
Lone Oak Farm Brewing Company, cheers!
I think they're the last to have gone through this process, and so we're kind of all passing the baton on, and we hope that there's many more after us that we can help that process and pass our knowledge and whatever we can offer to whoever else wants to do this. It's a big undertaking, but it's going to be worth it for all of us in the end.
Tell me about what kind of beer you're going to have here.
So we're focusing on lagers and farmhouse styles, so kind of more traditional processes. We're lucky enough that we have, back there we have 8 acres of peaches. So I think there's like 8 or 9 varietals, and then over there we have 5 acres of apples. So we're trying to utilize what we're growing here to make the beer. And whatever we can't grow or have here, we're going local. So, you know, there's Lewis Orchard right there, there's Kingsbury Orchard. From our grains perspective, we're working with a maltster named Brad from Dark Cloud, and so we're trying to be as hyper-local as possible, and if it's not hyper-local, it's regional. Part of the process, I think, is really trying to squeeze out everything Maryland can do agriculturally and put it into a glass, and for us, we're comfortable with that challenge and pushing the envelope a little bit.
That's great. So it's going to be a local farm brewery with local products and regional products.
Yeah.
It's really going to bring to life the best that we have to offer here in terms of our natural resources.
Has made us focus more on the farm nature of what we're doing. So within the agricultural reserve, we're trying to really preserve the land, and understanding that we're not farmers by trade. We're not generations of farmers. We're trying to learn how to use the land that we have and turn it into something agriculturally beneficial. So learning about our soil and working with the University of Maryland Extension program and figuring out what our soil is like, what the makeup is, and then how we can use our wastewater from our brewing process and use it to spray our crops and as fertilizer and add to our compost or use our grains for our dog treats. So we're trying to really learn about where we are and what we're working with, and instead of saying, okay, let's build a building here, let's build a building there and open a new brewery, we're utilizing things that are pre-existing. So for us, it's, you know, understanding that we have to preserve this land and want to preserve this land has allowed us to stay really, really focused on our task and what we're trying to do. You know, people locally never thought a brewery would ever be here. So to have, you know, people from high school kids to retired folk all now kind of messaging us on social media platforms, on our website about jobs and everything like that is really exciting for us to know that we can help, especially during these times, help people get jobs to either supplement income or have a new career path, and to be able to help create that platform has been really, really, really enlightening for us.
I encourage you to visit the Ag Reserve in Montgomery County. Enjoy our local beer and wine from local crops, pick your own fruits and vegetables, check out the iconic sunflowers, and appreciate some of the most beautiful views in the entire National Capital Region.